All right, so we're down here in Missouri. We just finished up a couple hours ago. We've been test running this unit that we did the reheat modification on. I want to explain a little bit more to you about factory reheat on package units. So this Lennox 25-ton unit, as you can see, it has 4 compressors inside of it. What I want you to also notice is there's a physical difference between that compressor and that compressor, right? So this one and over here. So these 2 compressors are larger. We know they are because that's the BTUs. So that's 67,000 BTUs, 67,000 BTUs, 61,000, 61,000. 61 is smaller than 67. Now here's the problem with factory reheat. This factory reheat strategy that has hot gas reheat was designed so that only 2 of the 4 compressors are used for reheat. And they're the 2 smallest ones. Why? Because this unit isn't designed for cannabis growing, an indoor farm. It's designed for your mall, Macy's, right? The hospital, the school, big schools. So as a result, in those situations, they don't have near the dehumidification load that you do. So in the mall, only running 2 of the 4 units to handle the dehumidification load is satisfactory. Doesn't work here. So these guys called me up and said, hey Steve, can you help us get more dehumidification from this unit? And so I studied everything that they had. They've got some electric duct heaters up inside of those ducts. There's a couple of duct heaters that are being controlled. And we got hot gas reheat on this side. So this is self-contained reheat right here. This pipe is red hot right now because that's the hot gas reheat going in, where the normal discharge line right here, it's nice and cool. This one I can't touch. That one I can't touch. So those 2 are sending their discharge out to the condenser to discharge their heat. The other 2 smaller ones, they're sending their discharge inside to reheat their coil. So we were able to utilize the duct heaters they have inside of the room up there. We were able to utilize those because they're over here and functional. And it took us all of yesterday to mess around with these units, make some tests, do some different configurations to try to get what we were trying to get out of it. And that was what we needed. We needed all 4 compressors to run, and the heaters inside, and those to be in the dehu mode, so that we get that. We showed you yesterday, this unit is doing 2,500 pints of dehumidification in 24-hour period, as well as doing its 25 tons of air conditioning that it's designed to do. Now, you don't get 25 tons of air conditioning from a 25-ton unit. And if you've been following me, you understand that. I've been explaining that for years. So part of this unit is doing sensible work, which is removing the heat from your lights. And part of this unit is doing latent work, which is removing water from your air. So inside this room, they've got 2 Quest 500 pint dehumidifiers. They're shut off, turned off. We don't need them. We're gonna keep them and use them to support reheat dehumidification. But can you scroll that to the dehu so it'll display dehu? I want to see what it's set at. So through this damn Pentium 10,000 processor, they call it Prodigy, just way too much computer power inside of a damn air conditioner. We almost gave this thing a lobotomy, but fortunately we kept testing and trying. Okay. All right. So just wanted to check and see what the dehumidification level, or what the humidity level is at now. So if you've got any of these units that say humiditrol, and you do, because that's Lennox's fancy word for that this unit does reheat dehumidification, well, guess what? You're not even getting half, right? You're not getting a half of what you own, because those 2 compressors are smaller than those 2. You only get about 40% of the dehumidification power from this unit doing hot gas reheat. Now, we've modded it, we've hot rodded it, and this thing's gonna win some drag races now. These guys aren't gonna lose crops due to failing tests, which is super important, right? So if you got some of these units look like this and you want us to come to your place, we can do it. It's going to cost you, but it's going to save you, right? If you don't lose a crop, you can afford to pay us. So that's it. We did it successfully. You got any questions about it? You know where I'm at. The Pope of PPD, Steve Landry, Cannabis Mechanical, out of Speedway, Indiana, but working all over the great states of the United States. Now that's a CO2 tank, baby, huh? Look at that dude next to those 25-ton units. You saw how big those 25-ton units are. Look at that dude. Sounds empty to me though. 14-ton capacity. All right, let us know when you want some help. We can save you.